What's going on, guys? Chief1, and I'm back with another video for you. This is a little more Battlefield 4 gameplay. I gotta admit, I was pretty pumped after what we saw today on EA. It was Battlefield 1 if you were living under a rock, and Battlefield 1's live stream multiplayer review was today, and it was pretty much as epic as I thought it would be. Now look, if you're not playing Battlefield 1 come October, November timeframe, then you're gonna be missing out. I'm sorry. There's just that game is gonna be epic. That's all there is to it. But getting into this gameplay here, it's just a bunch of little clips I got today. Nothing special. Very average gameplay. Some of you guys probably just it's like whatever. But it's something to watch while I talk to you guys about the stream and what I thought of the stream and what I think of Battlefield 1 so far, and some of the stuff that I've learned just from watching the stream and listening to some of the commentators that actually got to go play. Because hey, you know, when you're big on YouTube or if you're a celebrity, then you get to do fun things like that, and we don't. Us young, smaller YouTubers, the guys who, you know, pretty much pay for all the opportunities for the celebrities to go for free to do all this stuff, you know, we get kind of shafted and just have to watch them play. Most of those guys, I can tell you right now, probably rarely if ever play video games. I would say probably a few times a year at that. But it is what it is, so let's get into it. I wrote some notes down. My wife was laughing at me. She was all, it's cute, you're writing notes down. Look, hey, I do what I do. This is what I do. Some of the things I noticed in the game. The tanks, the speeds, I was afraid the tank speeds were going to be kind of slow. We're talking World War I tanks. These things were huge and slightly underpowered, originally anyway. But I guess in order to make the gameplay, you gotta think, you know, some people probably watch this like that. It's so unrealistic. Those tanks didn't move that fast. Well, hey, it's a game, first of all. Just remember, it's just a game. Two, if the tanks moved that slow, can you imagine how long it would take to get across these maps? And I mean, these maps, the one map that we saw today was huge. It was so big. I mean, that's Battlefield for you, though. I mean, 64 players, it doesn't seem like it'd be probably that bad, especially when you can spawn in via an airship, which is kind of cool. Or just, you know, spawn in on a teammate or spawn in on a flag that you guys have captured. It shrinks the map somewhat, so you're not running just straight from the spawn all the way across the map. But the tank speeds seem like they move pretty quick. I was pretty happy about that. I mean, yeah, it's not realistic, but it's nice that the tanks are going to move fairly quickly. Along with the quickness of the tanks, the biplanes, those things look like fighter jets. I mean, they were moving pretty. I gotta talk about this. I caught this guy teabagging one of my teammates. You don't do that, so I gotta get my revenge. Anyway, pause for the cause there. Anywho, the biplanes, man, they move fast, dude. They look like they were flying through the sky like the jets would fly on Battlefield 4, which is also good. You know, I know they didn't really move that fast in World War 1, but just the fact that you can get around in them fairly quickly is a good thing, in my opinion. I think that's good that they sped it up a little bit. Which brings me to the airship, the big ass dirigible, or however you pronounce that, the Hindenburg, if you will. That thing, from what we understand, is going to be a beast. It's going to be hard to take down. It's going to pretty much change the dynamic of the game if it's swayed in one direction or another. Apparently, if you're on the losing team, then that's the team that's going to end up getting the airship. The airship will be able to, you know, fly around the map. It's not going to be on a set track line like the AC-130 is. You'll be able to steer it around the map. 6 people can be on board this thing. Really cool. There's 6 turrets and 1 pilot. I didn't really catch that. Either way, I wanted to say there was like 6 turrets on the bottom, and the turrets can be used for anti-air or shooting towards the ground. You can drop bombs on targets and just level everything. It's pretty cool. Once you do shoot the airship down, it lands whatever it's above. It's going to crush underneath when it crashes, because it goes down wherever you shoot it down, and that's just cool. You know, the fact that you can really kind of change the dynamics of the map just by shooting down the airship. It's really neat. The guns, they changed, the sounds changed a little bit. I was listening to the guns, kind of paying attention to it, and you could tell it was slowing down. Like the gunfire seemed like it was slowing down as you started to run out of ammo. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because if you're trying to kill an enemy and you're starting to run out of ammo, a real gun's not going to slow down. So I don't know if the actual rate of fire slows down as it gets closer to empty, or if it's just the sound slows down so that you know it's getting closer. The bayonet charge, you can't cancel. Once you go into a bayonet charge, you're going. Apparently you can shoot, but it's balls to the wall. As soon as you hit that button, you're charging your enemy, and you're either going to stab him, or you're going to shoot at him, or you're going to get killed yourself. So the bayonet charge can't be canceled, from what I understand. However, and I was listening to Neebs after the live stream, they were interviewing him, and he was saying that he didn't even use the bayonet charge to actually charge an enemy. He used the bayonet charge to get away from an enemy. So say somebody was shooting at him and he needed to get away quickly, he just bayonet charged the other way. And the reason was, during a bayonet charge, you're going to run faster than you would normally sprinting in the game. So that's something to keep in mind. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see, what else I got here? Time to kill seemed a little longer. You got it, to me, I was paying attention to that too. It just seemed like it took a little longer for the rounds to kill an enemy. I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully it changes. Maybe I was just me. But I noticed like it always, all the guys I saw get kills, it seemed like they were getting assists, and it just kind of like, man, that's not going to be good. And then the maps themselves. The weather was really neat. You can have, it could be anything. It could be clear skies. It could start raining midway through the map. Could be foggy. You just don't know what's going to come up. Anything can change. And again, it changed the dynamic. And along with that, I was really paying attention to the beginning of the match. The maps were gorgeous, just beautiful, green, lush foliage everywhere. And then as the match progressed, the maps changed dramatically, and they just ruins and rubble and just destruction everywhere. It's awesome. Really, really, really cool. Anyway, I think Battlefield 1 looks amazing. I'm looking really forward to it, and I cannot wait to play it in October. This channel is probably, like I said, going to go mostly Battlefield, guys. I'm probably going to be playing a lot more of that than I will Call of Duty, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Get that name out there, man. Please. It helps me a lot. And thank you guys very much. I'll talk to you later. Sir Chief 1, I'm out.